Welcome to the Snatch and Grab podcast. We have the infamous Foxaham, aka Mike McKnight. We have James over at Gravity Training, aka the Yoga Pants Boy. And we have Prophet Fear, aka Mike Israel Fanboy. So, Foxaham, what do you have to say?
No. We have to ask him a question for him to say something.
What do you have to say about Dr. Rackpool?
We know what he has to say. He has a lot of shit to say about him. A lot. Like, like. Okay, I'm not gonna say what he said, but when I was mentioning the Discord, Foxaham was like, "Look, it's not just that I want to beat him up. Like, it's not just that." I'm like, "Okay, I got you." Like, he was pretty mad. Like, he's not mad. He's not mad, but he said, Rackpool and his trolls are just don't go away. Like, he's like, after all the shit they've said, like, Rackpool would get fucked up. Honestly, he would get it. Like, but
Yeah, he just get too emotional with the trolling, and he just uh, I started to say that he beats his wife, which I know that's a little too far,
no,
but he
look,
took it a little bit further when he started calling me a pedophile.
look. We all know that all of those claims are made up. Both of you guys, the pedophile shit, the fake, the wife beating shit. But it's been said, and you can't say, well, I didn't mean it. It's because you both said it. Now the beef's on. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, and so it's like, you know, the thing about that, and this is a question. I got a question for you, Fox. All right, you ready for this? Yeah.
Is it for me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You got a question? Or no? No. You ready for my question?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Fox. So check it out. I know that you and Rackpool were good like months ago. Not now, but like months ago. I popped
Yeah.
into I popped into a live stream. New Year's Eve live stream, right, with everybody, with Rackpool, with all these other people, with even Big Trips and you talking with each other. Making small talk, and it seemed like you would say something and Rackpool would be like, yeah, like he'd mention in the comments, he'd be like, oh yeah. And there was no beef back then, and it seemed like you were such good friends and everything. And then all of a sudden, like, I was gone. I don't, guys, look, I don't care about YouTube Fitness. I don't watch YouTube Fitness, guys. People ask me all the time what I think about this guy, that guy. I don't watch it. And if it's negative about me, there's no way. I only watch positive videos about me. But like, look, I came back recently and saw this beef and all these videos from Rackpool about you, and I saw you. I never thought much of it. I'm like, this is just another random, guy in the community. But now, like, after the beef, I'm like, okay, who's Fox? That's, and I want to know why is there a beef? Like, how did you go from, being homies and everything to like this? Can you elaborate?
Yeah, well, it first started out with, like, I've been on YouTube making those Blaha videos for about 3 years, but over that time, of course, Blaha would have me terminated like 6 or 7 times, and after that, like, Ragpole and his goons started begging me to upload workout footage, and I told them the same thing. I don't upload workout footage, and so they just keep doing that over and over again to the point where I just block them because they just don't stop.
Hey.
And then,
Oh.
and then, you know, Ragpole wanted to settle the beef, so I was like, all right. So we made an apology video. I made an apology video for Ragpole, and he made one for me.
When was
And
this?
all
When
was
was this?
good for a little while.
When
What?
was this? When did that happen? This what you just said. When did you settle it?
Um, like months ago.
So like, was it before January?
I don't really remember. It was quite a while ago.
Because you guys were cool, like right, like on December 31st. I remember the day, guys. I always remember the day. Like you know what I mean. Like you were cool
Yeah.
back then.
This is like the second time.
Yeah, Fox. Did the beef come up when you were posting some workout footage for some whatever. You posted workout footage and a certain 155, I think it was 155 for 5 bench came up,
Six.
and I'm not. I don't. I know.
135.
I know you bench way more. I know you bench 250 for 15, but I think the thing with Rackpool is he sees that you're putting up those numbers, and then you want to talk about coach, and say you're stronger than coach, and say that you're better than coach. Well, I mean, you gotta back up your shit talk, bro.
What's funny about that is
Okay. Look. In Fox's defense, Fox makes videos attacking Colt's character, right? Like, he makes videos about the fake Merc. He doesn't care about, he talks shit on Blaha because he's like, he looks like a lunch lady, right? You've seen his physique, right? He looks like the opposite of, I guess everybody here looks better than Koth. Like, honestly. But, like, you know what I mean? But, like, he's attacking Koth because Koth is a piece of shit. No one cares about that anymore because it's been, like, years and years. But it's true, he is a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
a piece of shit.
But I
anyway,
guess. Yeah, but I guess. Do you think he's weak, Fox, Koth? Like, I think he sucks at lifting. Like, he fails at every lift he tries. Like, he can't do a lift correctly. That's what I think.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He's weird.
No, okay, that's a good enough answer. But, like, so, going back to.
I just think he half-asses a lot of his stuff.
Well, he's pretty lazy. That's like his quintessential. Like, that's his best trait, is half-assing everything. Like, ASMR cardio gamer. Who remembers that? Remember pissing in the toilet and you hear it and you're like, this motherfucker. He didn't even wash his hands, guys. You didn't hear him. You heard him piss, but you didn't hear him wash his hands. He came back. He's like, I have to go pee. I'm like, you just peed. Literally, just take a piss and walk back with his disgusting self.
Yeah.
But
that's probably contributes to why he's a failure, because he tries to be a jack of all trades. So he tried to do ASMR, he tried to be a coach, he tried to be a lifter, he tries all these things, but all of them are half-assed slapdash. And so, like I say, he doesn't truly excel in anything. I mean, he half-assed attempts to work in a warehouse, couldn't work in a warehouse. Like I say, he tries to lift, sandbags all his lifts. What do you think about that?
I mean, Jason's the type of guy who will say, I take all my sets to failure. And then in his videos, you look at him, he's so dry. He's like, you don't see any sweat. And he's like, it's so hot in here. He's like, I don't even have, like, he says, I have the AC on to the max with fans. And then, there's no sweat.
I hear the fans, though.
What? What about
there are no fans. He doesn't actually once wipe his face. You can see it in my videos.
You know how he's a liar?
I've never actually seen him wipe his face.
Guys, I want to talk about this one. This is a point that no one's mentioning because he's dead, because his channel's finished history. But this motherfucking guy, he said, my client, like, he had to name specifically Antonio. The one client you can see, like, he says, I have 30 clients at any time, but he only mentions like 1 or 2. And he's like, my client Antonio, he's won golds at the Canadian powerlifting meet. Go check the website. This guy got 11th total, and he won first place, competing against 0 people. He won first out of first, and Koth is like, my client got gold. And, like, if people call him out, he'd be like, yeah, but I didn't say that he competed against other people. I just said he won golds. Like, he plays mental gymnastics like that, and, like, he'll just ban you. He won't even address that. He'll just ban you, honestly, if you mention that.
Wait, can you say that again, Prophet? He wasn't competing against anyone.
He's competing against nobody in his subdivision junior 20 to 23 or whatever. Like, he's by himself, and he wins against himself. Like, Koth won against himself and got second. Wait, did he get first or second? He might have gotten second, and he was competing against nobody anyway. Because...
Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure about that? I saw the video, he had spotters and everything. Can you really do a competition against yourself?
His client did, and I don't have anything against his clients. I don't know them, but he competed against nobody and got. Well, he didn't necessarily like. It's not something you win. He was the first place in his subdivision. Like, really? That's it? Without competing against anybody, and that's Koth. Koth is so proud of that he mentions it on video twice. He mentioned it in the video with a female girl lifter. Right? Like he's like, and my client got gold. Like these are highlights for him. Winning first in a participation trophy is like he needs to tell people again and again that he's a good coach. That's what he considers to be like. That's the best he can do. Like, Jesus, man, that's pretty sad.
Sometimes I think if he even has clients, because, the thing about Blaha, if he did have all these clients, and if he was such a successful coach, wouldn't he be, like, uploading their progress and showing everyone that he actually helped them?
That's confidential, brother. He's not going to try to profit off his clients.
Profit? Well... look, guys. The thing about that is that Koth only shows what he has. He claims that I'm not going to show you everything. He shows you everything that he has. If he's proud, if he thinks he accomplished something, he will never shut up about it. You know what I mean? Like, that's Koth. Koth. Yeah. Antonio's like an okay lifter. Like some lifts are better than others. His deadlift's not that great, and his bench is definitely not that great. He's claimed to fame as a squat. See that? But that's the best Koth has to offer. Koth, it's not the worst, but that's the best Coach has. Coach can't get Mikey to a 5-plate deadlift. I could deadlift 5 plates. I don't even do deadlifts. I could deadlift 5 plates. What? Like the first time I did deadlift after months, I did as a second exercise after squats, front squats. I was doing sets of between 7 and 8. With 365, no belt, pausing on the floor each time. Like, come on, coach, you can't get somebody to a 5-plate deadlift who's over 200 pounds and been training for a decade, and you're like, I'm not a strength athlete, guys. I'm a death cultist. All right, I'm a cultist. I believe in getting swole. I believe in hypertrophy, which means I'm an ideological enemy of his. Why am I out deadlifting his clients?
Are you on gear?
Do I look like on gear? Son? Do I look like on gear? Like I look DYEL.
Well, I mean, does Koth look like he's on gear?
Well, Koth is a failure at everything he does. So
yeah, probably a failed experiment with gear.
He might not even know what he's doing and just like loading himself. That's what people do. I hear that people who take gear don't know anything and they look worse because they don't know the combinations.
Yes, this is known in the data, but anyway, guys, I think we've heard about Coach. We want to talk about our brother Foxaham, and I think Foxaham, do you want to go public about the situation with your twin brother?
Oh yeah, wait, hold up. Just to be clear, Snatch and Grab. You mentioned this, like I was like tired that mini podcast that we did that no one will ever see because NDA, brother, confidential. But you said there's a twin brother for Foxaham, right? There's a twin brother and they don't live together. They don't live together, right?
His twin is actually the orchestrator of the Foxaham brand, while Foxaham is simply the face of the brand. And Foxaham hasn't been able to supply us with any type of photo evidence of his twin. Yeah. He did show us a picture.
I saw a picture. It kind of looks like, isn't it weird how Fox always looks a little different? Like every time I see him, but, he could be like, those don't look like the same people. Like every picture, I swear to God, Fox. You know how there's like 5 different pictures of you circling around? You look different in every single one. What is that? You have different haircut. You have a different haircut. Even a different build, it seems, in different pictures. You look skinnier in that latest picture that you showed. Right?
What do you mean with the blue shirt?
Yeah. That's you, or is that your brother?
Are you there, bro?
Okay, I guess he doesn't want to answer that right now, but or does he?
So,
What did you say?
I'm still here.
Okay, did you want to answer that, or do you not want to answer that?
I was, it cut me out of the chat because you said you sent a picture.
Yeah. So I'm not sure. Who is that? Is it you or is it the other? Is it your brother?
Oh, which one are you talking about? The one in
Blue shirt. Blue shirt.
blue shirt?
Yeah.
That's me.
All right. You look skinnier now, right now in that picture than you do. Then
Wait.
it seemed like you.
Wait.
You look.
Yeah, I was always skinny, man.
Okay. But yeah. This is just a small segment. I don't want to take too much time on this specific part. But do you think it's weird how like there's always a beef between those two guys, right? Dr. Rackpool and the other one. Like they're always having this back and forth. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, him.
Big trips.
Him
right?
and Trip.
Big strips. It's weird, right? It's
Yeah.
almost predictable. It's so
Yeah.
predictable, right? They're gonna go back and forth, and then all of a sudden they're not gonna go back and forth for a little while. Then they're gonna go back and forth. Like you're waiting for them to stop beefing anytime, right? Like it's just predictable. I don't know. Maybe they're trolling us. Like all four of us. Maybe we're getting trolled by them. But that's pretty. It's pretty funny. It's so predictable.
It confuses the hell out of me at times because I'm like, wait a minute, you were just talking shit about him. Now you're all like buddy with him now.
Well, like, it's pretty weird. He could say like, we were never buddy, or like, we've always been buddy. Probably the first one. Probably the first one. Okay, let's just be clear. I think that's what it is. But yeah. You and him aren't beefing either right now, but that's probably just because he's in this anti-Rackpool phase. That's all. I'm sure if he turns back to Rackpool's side, he'll beef against you. Just like that's what I think.
Yeah, he did that the first time.
So there you go. But there's
I'm kind of like walking on eggshells right now because I don't know when he's gonna like, start beefing with me again.
Yeah, you gotta watch your back, brother. Anyway, let's move the topic over to the 155 bench. Is that your actual bench, Fox, or do you bench more than that?
You mean 135?
Yeah, whatever.
I bench more than that.
How much do you bench?
Can we like
250?
250 for a max?
Probably not a max.
For 15?
50.
Oh, 15. Yeah, I mean that's reasonable for a guy like you has a little bit of experience in the game. I mean, 250 for 15. That's definitely reasonable. You're not running anything right now, are you? You're not on cycle or anything, are you?
What do you mean?
Like, are you on gear? Are you on gear?
Drugs? Do you do anabolic drugs?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Fox, are you willing to put that video on your channel? Because I don't think you posted 250 for 8.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna say Fox here. All right, we know that video's not coming because he doesn't care to upload the footage of his bench that he does, like all-out bench. He doesn't care about doing an all-out bench. All right, we know he'll probably answer it someday when he wants to. He doesn't want to now. We know. We get it. 250 by 8. You know what? I've said it myself, guys. I said it before. I said it to you, Snatch, with the other podcast. We hear Fox say this number, that number. I'm the type of guy, look, Fox is a master troll, and he said it, so you can't ever trust what a troll says. You can't trust what I say half the time, because I'm kind of a troll, right? But Fox says that, and I have a rule with master trolls. When they say something,
Yeah, like when he had his live chat.
Yeah.
His fake live chat.
Yeah, you got trolled.
He's reading his live chat right now.
You got trolled by that, but like, see, you fell for that. I have a rule with trolls like that. Anything they say, anything that they say, it just goes through me. Like, I pretend I didn't hear anything. I just go on with my life, and like, he said it, sure, maybe he'll prove it, but like, I pretend I didn't hear it, and like, that's my stance. But Yeah.
That's the problem with Rackle, though. If I say something, he believes it. Like
But
he doesn't use
yeah.
his
So
mind.
okay, I got you. So he believes it. That's the problem. Okay, yeah. Alright. But yeah. Besides the bench, honestly,
like Foxaham, you know how like Coach said
you know why, Fox? You know why they don't believe it? You know why?
Why is that? Because I don't prove it.
Because
is asking Foxaham a
look,
question.
250 by 8 for how much do you weigh?
I weigh about 230.
I thought you were 210. Didn't you say 210? That's
No,
what
I
I
said
thought.
220. I said.
220. Okay, well 100 kgs, 100 kg man. That's pretty big, guys. 100 kg is a big guy. If he was 120, but how tall
220.
are you? How tall are you? 6'8"?
6'2".
Damn. Maybe Fox has what's called Blaha syndrome, where you're a 220-pound man, but like nobody can tell for some reason. Like it's not. I'm not taking a shot at you, Fox, but like we can't tell. We wouldn't have been able to tell the truth. 220, like 6'2" and 220. Like if you said 6'9" and 220, I would have been like that. Well, like 6'8", 6'7". I'd be like, yeah, that could be the case, but 6'2", 220, that's a monster.
Well, you're 170, bro. Not gonna lie.
No.
Oh, I told Rackle that like maybe like sometime in December or maybe late January I'd post some stuff, but that was before we started beefing again. But after he just went off on me like that, I was just like, you know what?
Fox, do you remember like the first incident where like he started turning on you? Like, you know, you were cool, and then you remember the first thing that he said, or was like, you know, being a dick to you? Do you remember that?
What?
Like,
Well, what started it the second time was just I don't even know what was going on. I just posted a comment on one of Andrew Richards' video that just said keep up the good work, and then all of a sudden like all of his fans and stuff started like attacking me for some reason.
Well, I've heard him and his fans claim that Andrew Richard is a bad word. That I'm not gonna say it for YouTube. I'm not gonna say it, but like I've seen it a lot, and like actually I saw some evidence, and it was pretty. I was like, why the fuck would you post that? Like it was actually filtered out. It's actually never mind. It's actually like, you know, filtered out. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking stupid. Dumb. Like what a dumbass. But like, did he send it to a kid? I don't know about that. I know he sent some stupid shit like fucking. He sent bad words. But like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know what really happened, but the thing that irritated me was he was involving me in like being like this.
You gotta understand,
You know,
Fox. You gotta understand. They didn't just go against you. They went against everybody who said positive things to Andrew Richard after that. Did you know that? You weren't the only one. They went against multiple.
No, I didn't know that.
There's, you know, this guy, Jason Robson. Have you ever heard of him?
Nope.
You know, he's a fan of Jason Blaha, and he comments. He's an old man, like almost 50, from the UK.
Yeah.
You know him?
No. It's just
Because he said something to Andrew Richard, or like people told it to him about Andrew Richard, right? And he was like, I don't care. And I saw that people made videos from the community, right? So you're not the only one. You're not the only one. They're not all on you. So like have some perspective. You're just one guy in a group of people. You know?
yeah. Well, I know I'm innocent because they like made up this whole story that I spent 7 years in prison for going after kids, and I kept asking for proof, and they never showed the proof. They couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I
Fox.
kept calling them on their bullshit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like if they did, they would have sent the link. I don't care. It's none of my business. But like, if like they doxed you, for example, then they would have shown that they doxed you. I haven't seen them dox you, but like, hey, I don't know anything, guys. Alright, guys. I don't know. I don't care. So I don't watch the fitness community. Okay, like I've said this before. I don't care And yeah. So all the pedophile shit with everybody. I don't care about pedophile. I don't care about bad words. All right. All right. So like.
Yeah, you don't care about that. But you were talking about proof Foxaham, and obviously we're talking about pedophilia claims versus like, just proving that you have a twin brother. Do you actually like have a picture of you and your twin brother like in the same picture? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can you show us it?
Yeah.
You want?
I don't think I can during this chat though, because it kicks me out of the chat.
Well, you can come back.
Hey, I actually want to bring something up before like I go. Did you guys know like Vegan Games got striked, right? Did you know that? You know I got.
Yeah, I heard that.
You know I got a strike
Why?
because this troll took a 52-second clip from him. I didn't edit it. I didn't do anything. I took his content, used it against him, and created a snowball effect that turned into, like, put it like this. I made a noise in the dark, and this noise caused a fucking avalanche that crushed Richard. Got him stressed about all this shit, got him a strike. But, yeah, I actually commented on one of his comments on a channel called Vince Goodrum, who slandered me, guys. I don't know if you saw the video, but he slandered me. He said that I sent him emails, and he doubled down and said, yeah, he did. When I, said that, he replied to me. I'm like, nope, I didn't send emails to anyone, guys. Let me make it clear. Greg Doucette and I have gone back and forth in comment sections on IG before, right? Right? With Mike Israetel, like when they're all fighting. He's talked to me before. I have screenshots. Put money on it. I'll show you screenshots of me and him talking on IG. I send him DMs about Master T. He's like, oh yeah, I know that guy. He's like, he's got something going on. But like, I mentioned these videos, about, the John Meadows kid, John Meadows, the video that I made, and then he makes a video on Vegan Gains. Vegan Gains is mad at me. I just want to put that out there as like, just to let all the trolls know. If you want to call yourself a troll or be a successful troll, and I'm not a full-time troll, guys. This is for specific people. The worst of the worst of the fitness industry, right? And like, Vegan Gains called me out twice by name. He's like, Prophet Fear. He mentioned me 3 times in comment. He mentioned me in a comment. He mentioned me in a video that I recorded and put on my channel and called me a dumbass hater, right? Right, Vegan Gains? I'm the dumbass hater who got you a strike and got you all this shit. And he called me fucking retard, right? He called me that. And then didn't even address my videos on him. He's like, I don't want to. Yeah, you don't want that smoke, Vegan Gains. That's what you don't want. But yeah, I made another video about him recently. People make fun of Fox for being weak. Like, they claim he's weak, right? Fox, they say you're weak. But there are people like Vegan Gains who ripped his adductor with 2 plates. There are people like Master T who... Fox, I'm going to be honest with you. You're probably stronger than Master T, who's 260 pounds, master of hyperplasia. Like, he knows muscle building better than every other human being, okay? Like, and yet he's benching 175 for 3. I think even your 155 for 6, he did half reps. He did like reps like this, like from the bottom. At least Fox did actual reps. I think Fox, what we've seen, not what Fox can do, because we know he can do more than 155 by 6. Yeah, he can outdo Master T. Anyone can outdo Master T. Cancer patients can outdo Master T. Yeah, and Vegan Gains for all his shit talk. Did you guys see how little progress he made over years on his best lift? Like, people like Snatch and Grab. You there?
Yeah.
You know how you bench 280, right? At like 170.
Yeah.
Vegan Gains was throwing around hundreds, weighing 240 for 7 reps, right? In 2017, when I was DYEL, when I was completely DYEL, had no gains, right? He did 100s for 7, right? I fast forward a video to October 2019, he's doing hundreds for a set of 9. That's like his first set, right? And then 7, I think, and then 5. So he went up 2 reps over 2.5 years. That's the best.
Veganism is a death cult, and these vegans do not have the same viability that us omnivores
Look, it
have.
doesn't
Let's be
matter.
real.
Look, it doesn't matter what it is. Vegan gains. It doesn't matter the scientific mumbo jumbo. You're fucking up. You personally are fucking up. If there's a successful vegan, there is a successful vegan. His name is Bald Omni. I forgot the last part, but like he comments on my videos on Gravity's videos right there. It's like he claims vegan, and he's like light years, orders of magnitude stronger than Richard. Richard doesn't know what he's doing. He gets hurt on a 225 squat. He can't even deadlift. He can't even deadlift 200 kg. Like, you know, how are we gonna go after Fox and let big mouths like Master T, New Age Bodybuilding, aka Genetic Beast, aka Hyperplasia Master, you know, and Vegan Gains talk that shit, but we can't give Fox a pass. What do you think about that, Fox?
I think that's pretty like harsh, you know, because I'm not into all that fitness crap, so I don't know why.
Fox, how many years have you been lifting? How many years have you been lifting?
Since middle school, probably, like maybe.
Seriously, like I mean, like hard, lifting hard seriously for that long.
Not serious, no.
How long have you been
I
lifting
would say
seriously?
probably a few years, maybe.
Few years?
Yeah, maybe longer.
One?
I said maybe longer.
Oh, maybe longer. All right.
Yeah, I mean, 250 for 15 in like a couple years. Those are easy numbers. Definitely. I mean, Fox.
But he's 230, so it's different.
Yeah.
See,
yeah,
that's the thing.
That's true.
There's another member in the fitness community named DT, powerlifting and strength training. He comes and mentions to me, I did 295, 3 sets of 10. I'm like, so you did 1.1 times body weight for a set of 10 with elbow wraps, with a belt, with bounce. I don't even watch his videos, guys. Maybe I don't know if he bounces or not, but also when you're fatter, like being fatter means that relative strength actually kind of for like a short in a weird fucked up way goes up because you have less range of motion. The guy's doing everything in his power to lift every stupid fucking pound the most fucked up crooked way he can, and he has the best leverages a person could ask for. Like that's your highlight. But then he does an overhead standing incline press for 135 for 10, and he's talking like that's half your body weight. Come on, man. I just posted a set of 8. Like that's not, guys. That's not me training. That's me just picking up a random barbell board. I'm not even deloading. I'm just in the gym helping other people train, and they're rowing a weight. I'm like, I want to overhead press that weight. That's it. That's where that video came from. I never uploaded it because it's stupid, it's boring. I don't care about the overhead press. It's not even a serious set. I didn't even do overhead presses for months. I don't care about the lift. So yeah, DT, step it up, man. Like, and learn how to overhead press. That's what you need to do. You need to learn how to do basic movement patterns because they all look crooked to me. Really fucked up.
Foxaham, is there anything else about like rack pull you want to mention?
Not really.
Nah.
I kind of moved away from that subject.
Yeah, you know what? We need to talk about other figures. Natural hypertrophy, right? I've heard he seems to say a lot, but he claims ments. He claims he has ments for us that he's keeping, like, hidden or like ready to cook eventually. But I don't know, man. If he had something good on Jason, wouldn't he have released it after months of saying, I got this, Jason? What do you think about that? What do you think? What do you think, Fox? What do you think? Do you think he's telling the truth about that? Fox, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. What'd you say?
Okay, Fox. Do you think natural hypertrophy really has the ments, or is he making shit up right now?
He's probably making it up.
You think so for sure?
Not for sure.
You think so? What makes you say it though? What, what makes you say that?
Hang on. What was the question? You guys kept lagging out.
Because I like natural hypertrophy. He's a cool guy, alright? He's a cool guy, guys. But when he says some things about Koth, who I detest, I troll Koth myself. I have videos against Koth, but he says things about Coach that I'm like, he just made that. Like, I'm not trying to take shots, brother. I'm just saying, like, he said some things that weren't true, or like, you could debunk. But
Yeah.
have you seen it, Foxaham? Have you ever seen that from him?
No, I don't watch those guys' videos.
Oh, you don't watch YouTube Fitness? I forgot. You're like me. You don't watch YouTube Fitness.
Yeah, I'm not really. I don't even watch Jason's videos.
Yeah, he only uploads videos from 2016. Legit, only 2016.
Yeah, I just take the sound bites and clips and like just put them together.
Fox, is there anyone in the community who like specifically you want to mention, like they said some stupid shit, or like that something like that?
Well, I mean, there's a few of them. Like there's Darkness Trophies. Now there's D Malinga. D Malinga's now after me for some reason, and just Rackpole and his fan base. They all seem to be in a group together.
Well, have any of them ever said anything to you that like you're like, that's so dumb,
Like called me dumb?
or like they said something that was so untrue that like you felt offended to the point you wanted to reconciliate with your fists?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. But it's just online drama. So I mean, what are you gonna do about it?
True. Look,
yeah, you kick his ass.
I have plenty of eccentric, crazy types on my channels who could say some things. I let them stay. I don't care. They're giving me something to work with when they post stupid comments. I'll just screenshot it and post it on my channel like I always do. And like,
Go for it, man.
let's talk about who's there left to talk about. I know you and Coach Chow and Snatch have this like weird thing with the bench, but like I feel like we've heard enough about that one.
I mean, I think Foxaham can expand more on like his progression and how we got such an elite bench. Like, how long did it take you to be able to bench? Well, how long did it take you to hit 250 for, let's say, five reps?
Well, I would imagine it took me several months, maybe longer. I mean, it takes quite a while to progress like that.
Well, I mean, yeah. What are your stats again? Are you like 6'4", 2? How much you weigh? How tall are you? How much you weigh?
230 and
Do you guys see
I'm
that?
6'2".
Do you guys see what that says? You see it, right? It's just 10 minutes ago. I just saw that. It's just funny. I looked down on my phone and it's a video from Dr. Rackpole.
Wait, did Prophet Fear set Foxaham up?
No, I just saw a video looking down 10 minutes ago. Go check the video. It has nothing to do.
Is this
It has
Is this a trap for Foxaham?
It has nothing to do. No, look, the fox can't be trapped, right? He's too cunning. The fox will go back to his den if we try to trap him. It's not gonna work.
Oh, okay.
I know why he posted it, because I posted that video of him not that long. It's like 12 seconds long. I took sound bites from Ragdoll and basically made him say that he drinks vodka and smokes joints and he has to go to rehab.
Hey, you know what I do, right?
What's up?
I eat candy, pieces of candy. They give me superpowers, right? They allow me to like think in like two directions. Imagine this: like you think people think in one direction. Well, I could think in two directions. That's what I'm on.
You eat candy and it gives you superpowers, huh?
Yeah, it reminds me of like I think it sounds like Hannabis. I'm not sure. Hannabis. Have you ever heard of something like that? Not that word, just Hannabis.
You mean cannabis?
Oh, he's gonna have to edit that out.
Back up, brother. You're getting too close. You're getting too close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, so like, I don't know about Rockpool. I probably need rehab, but guys, I'm not going to rehab. Nope.
Well, a lot of the stuff that I come up with, I get from Trips, because a lot of times Trips comes up with this crap, and so I just make it into my own videos, and then, you know, Rackbull thinks that, like, it was all me, you know, like, I'm like lying about him and all this other stuff, and maybe all that is a lie, you know, maybe he doesn't, maybe he's not an alcoholic, maybe he doesn't beat his wife, maybe he is who he says he is. But
is my camera back yet? Can you see me yet?
huh?
Alright, I'm just gonna say it. Trips has said pretty bad things too a long time ago. He got over that. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I don't think that's the end of the world, Fox. I think it's cumulative, Fox. I think it's a lot of things that you've said. That's the problem. He has like a laundry list that he like reads like about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he like they write everything down, and then they use it against you later on. I may have said a lot of shit, but that's just me being me.
Well, I guess it's not that serious, guys, because troll. I told you, I don't take troll seriously. Anything that Fox says, like numbers, this or that, I just pretend to hear it. Move on with my life. That's my life philosophy, guys. With trolls, with mastermind trolls who are like just too smart. Like, you think you could think about that, or what they're doing? They're too smart. All right, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Fox, did you used to wrestle in high school?
Yeah.
Oh,
I did.
nice.
I was in football, wrestling, and track.
Oh shit! What position did you play in football?
I wasn't not really a huge football fan. I think I was like one of those like guarding positions.
Oh, a guard.
Yeah,
They're like the offensive line fat guys, bigger guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, so I don't really know all the positions and all that.
What didn't you play?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it was like back in 2007.
Well, that's a while ago. I'll give you credit, but yeah. You were an offensive lineman running track?
Offense lineman running track.
You said you were in track.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Like do that? Well, I forget what it's called. Where you throw that ball or whatever it's called.
Yeah, and then just uh, run. I think it was like they took they you took turns like racing one another, like they lined two up, and then you just raced around the whole track.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't really into track.
Yeah, I got you. Uh, were you like? How much did you weigh in high school?
Um, Not sure, man.
Yeah,
A long time ago.
yeah. Well, you were on the heavier side, like, because you were on the offensive line, right?
Yeah.
Probably like high 250 to like 270 or something.
No, not that heavy.
Oh, okay.
Probably around 260, maybe.
Got you. Would you ever say if Rackpool flew to Texas, would you be willing to do a boxing match with this guy?
Boxing match. I mean, if he wants to do a boxing match and put on those
Gloves? Gloves?
pillow-sized gloves so he doesn't get hurt, then I guess I could do that.
Okay, you could wear 4-ounce gloves. Okay, those are not the same. Yeah, the ones for MMA. Those gloves. Okay, look, MMA fighters suck at punching, but because they have damn near no weight on their hands, they can knock each other out.
Yeah, but him, like, he would probably want to use those big ass fucking pillow-sized looking gloves because he wouldn't want to get hurt.
Nah, he'd get gassed in like 10 seconds. I mean,
Yeah,
no disrespect, but he's old. I don't think he's got good cardio. I'm thinking Fox dances around in the ring a little bit. And Rackpool just gets exhausted, and Fox just finishes him off. I mean, it wouldn't be a close fight.
I don't know. He's been on his bike lately. He could have quite a good fitness right now.
yeah. He wouldn't stand a chance.
Hey, you don't know.
I already
Look,
offered it
in
to him,
boxing, in fights, you don't know who stands a chance. People always say it's gonna be easy, or this or that, and then upset. Right? Don't ever say no chance. Like you could say, I don't think he would win. Like maybe you could say that.
Well, I'm not saying it would be easy. I'm just saying that.
So he
like,
does. So he does have a chance. Like at least some
Yeah.
chance. Yeah. I mean, but you're pretty mad. Like you probably wouldn't like hold back the punches.
I mean, look at his profile picture. I mean, he looks like he wants to kill someone.
Like imagine. Imagine.
Like, he looks like he's about to knock this boy the fuck out.
Yeah, like I think the size difference too between me and him
He's ready. He's ready
will make
to.
a difference.
He's ready to cross him, like just hit him right in the middle, like that.
What's that?
What kind of like this is weird, Fox? Like, what do you want to hit him with? Like, do you want to just like hit him with an uppercut? You know, just come in, or do you want to just clock him like that, upside the head? Just, I guess you don't like thinking about that. You know, I watch some boxing, you know, so that's why it's like.
Yeah, I'd probably just knock him upside the head.
Oh, so you just give him a hook
You know.
like that, you know, like you just come up top.
Yeah, just take him down for a submission until he fucking taps, and then that'll be it.
Would you shove a purple dildo up his ass?
Hell no.
Nah.
I don't know, man. They're pretty hard down Hackney, London. You could fight back pretty hard. I'm just saying.
You guys, you know, in a boxing match, the gloves are kind of heavy. Like, those punches might be hard, but they're not going to knock a person out. They're just going to, like, hit them. Like, it's going to cause, like, you to see stars and shit, you know, and disorient.
Yeah, I would rather use those UFC type gloves.
So you want to,
No.
you just want a fast fight. Just, like, street fight,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah,
Wow.
MMA.
Like, I'd rather,
Yeah.
if I wanted to beat somebody, I'd just take the boxing match and just break them down, like, just, you know, cumulatively. Because then, like, I know for sure, like if you're boxing, like it's not like you're just likely to get knocked out from a punch. But one of those small gloves that I have, you know.
He always he always like denies it, or he like makes up an excuse on why he doesn't feel the need that he should fight me.
Also, you know, they also have the gauze, right? To wrap it around. Would you wrap all that shit around your hands, like put the gloves on to protect your hands? It's to protect your hands from like breaking.
Yeah.
It's gauze, fucking gauze, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey guys, do you have any more pressing questions for Fox? I'm wondering on whether and when we should draw the debate to a close.
We need a final big question, like a final big talking point. Guys, we gotta use our anti-Blaha troll minds to figure out the perfect question to like finish off this podcast.
Okay, well,
That's all good.
I don't want to diss Foxaham, but because I'm Team Foxaham all the way, but I didn't like Tripp say there's a lot of similarity between like you and Blaha, like you're both bald. He put a side by side to you together, and you kind of look the same.
You know.
I mean,
he said the similarity is they both say a lot of stories that don't seem to like match reality. That's the real similarity that they're talking about.
yeah. But I mean, Foxaham pretty much has shown us all the evidence he can. I mean, do you have a picture of your twin brother in this? Like, do you have a picture of you standing next to him?
Yeah.
Oh, can you upload it to the server chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
If it kicks you out of school, you can just join back.
You know, we should do a second future podcast with VKVDM or even like a special guest. Be anyone. I'm not saying it has to be this guy, that guy. Maybe it would be Brackpool.
Yeah, VKVDM, like, he cracks me up. Like never.
So you're saying you do a talk with VKVDM?
Sometimes, yeah. I haven't talked to him in a while. He's a busy guy.
So it's another episode. He has a podcast. VKVDM has a podcast. You'll get on a podcast with the whole squad and VKVDM, right?
Yeah.
All right. That can't be like immediately after this one. Obviously, it has to probably be within a few days or something. But yeah. If we do that.
But Foxaham, how about we wrap this podcast up with the picture of your twin brother and you?
Could you just show us like two pictures, like you and him, or like together? You know what I mean? Like together.
Nova.
Nova.
Is that Nova?
Nova barked a lot. Nova had a problem.
Sure.
You know.
You're not sure?
Okay, guys. Just real quick. What do you guys think happened to Nova? Do you think Coach accidentally hit it with a barbell when he's doing skull crushers again? Or do you think he didn't feed it? Like he went on vacation, right? Like he goes on every time he deloads. He doesn't tell you when he deloads, but like he forgot to feed the dog. He forgot to put his...
You guys there?
And like,
yeah, we're here.
I remember the video where that one guy, Rosen, was calling him and pressing him about all the bullshit he said. He's like, they killed Nova, and Rosen was like, what? and then after that, like Blaha like yelled at him and hung up. And then after that, he said, I called his mom about him and told him to stay away from me. He actually said that on video. So like, yeah. So that's the story about that. Blaha made that story up while getting pressed about lying. He made up a lie to get out of a lie and just, I don't know, I'm speechless.
He probably just couldn't afford to feed it. He doesn't seem like he has a lot of income despite what he lie about.
Guys, he only mentioned this because he got pressed by Alex Rosen over the phone. Alex Rosen was like, well, how could, like, and then he's like, out of nowhere, it's spontaneous. They killed Nova! Like, he didn't mention it right away. He mentions it when he's getting pressed, and like, he doesn't have anything to say. he makes up lies on the spot that he thinks will like save him, and look, there's a lie debt. Okay, it's a liability to lie. Liability, guys. So like when he lies and he can't own to it, like he can't prove it, he can't, like, it's total bullshit. That's a debt. It's gonna always be there. It's always gonna be there to the point where people are like, yeah, you lied about that for the rest of his life about Nova. Nova might have died though because Blaha's an idiot.
I mean, maybe she just got hit by a car or something.
It could have.
Well,
It could have just gave it
he
away.
said that,
He gave it away. He hated the dog. He's like, fuck this. This is a responsibility. Coast does not work. He does not like responsibility. He just gave the dog away to an animal shelter or something.
what he said was that his enemies broke into his apartment and killed Nova while he was away.
They broke into his apartment while he was away, and Nova died in
Yeah,
his arms. Right?
Yeah, he said that he went away for something, and
Groceries.
somebody broke into his apartment and put poison in the food bowl or something.
And you know, he could say they know where he lives because they do know where he lives. They know the apartment. Moon Cookie. We never got to Moon Cookie, the greatest. Like, Moon Cookie gave away his apartment. Like, she gave away the name. Like, she gave away the street, and all the Hajis, those Hajis, they're like, oh, like, because they're already tracking him down. They know all the streets in the area because they're Hajis, right? And she gave him a street, and they found him. The rest was history, right? Like, that's when Alex Rosen started coming outside his apartment to talk to him with friends, and he'd be like, oh, hey guys, like.
Yeah, and then he would post all those flyers everywhere.
You gotta understand, Moon Cookie made that possible with Alex Rosen and getting called out, and like where like he got his arm measured and it was like 15.5 inches, 16 inches. His good arm, the right arm. Yeah. You know, after all of the shit that he said she was ride or die. In his latest videos, he's saying she was a meth addict. I heard in the interview that I didn't watch. I haven't actually seen more than a few minutes at least of that interview. People said, oh, so now all of a sudden Moon Cookie is like this ex-meth addict that became a meth addict after they got together and all this, and she was like messing with his life. Like, he always has an excuse. It's always like people are just stopping him from winning, and he has to take them out. You know, take them out of his life.
Yeah.
Fuck. So, when's the next time you could do a podcast?
Me?
Yeah. With VKVDM.
Probably next week.
So, like...
Yep.
Is that good?
It's like on a Tuesday or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool,
Do
bro.
that.
But just before we wrap this up, you got the picture of you and your twin.
Yeah, I can get it.
Like, you don't got it on like your phone or anything. You would have to go get it on like. You'd have to go find a picture or something, or would you have it on your phone?
I don't have it on my phone, no. I have to go over to my social media, get it that way.
Alright, fair enough.
Everything's on my Facebook.
Alright then.
So no last questions. I know Rackle's gonna listen to this.
Okay,
How you doing, Ralph?
Here's my last question. Will you two ever in your lives never stop hating each other, stop beefing with each other until the day you die? Will you ever stop?
I don't know, man. I mean, that's entirely up to him.
Because,
I mean, I've offered to...
Guys, I forgot. Fox, you said this to me. You said that everything with Dr. Rackpool, you set it up. Like, you set Rackpool up so that, you know, basically, you wanted him to get mad and beef with you and his fans to beef with you because that's an orchestration by you. Like, remember you told me that? Like, You said that you made the beef. You wanted. I'm like, you could stop it. You're like, I wanted the beef, guys. You wanted it. Why are we telling him to stop? He doesn't want to stop, guys. He wants to keep beefing with Rackpool. That's what he said. I just want, like, I remember you saying that. You want to keep beefing. You want to keep beefing, guys. Stop pretending like we want the beef to end. It doesn't. Nobody wants it. Maybe Rackpool does. I don't know who wants it to end. Fox doesn't want it to end. He orchestrated the beef, guys. He orchestrated the fucking beef. Like, what?
I mean,
what's more?
are we even talking to the real Foxaham? Because there's two of them. This might not even be the real one.
Maybe.
Damn.
Smoke and mirrors, right?
Well, Fox,
Right there.
I'm more excited for the next time we talk because we probably even have like ideas like of what we're gonna talk about. This was improv. This was our first time just even getting on the camera, right? The first time, right? Snatch and grab, the first time. So like, yeah, the next time we'll even have better questions. We'll have better answers
First time.
for the audience, you guys. So like, don't you worry. It's all gonna be great. Great. Just wait. We're gonna have another episode.
I guarantee you, after you post this, then your boy Rackpool is gonna run to that camera, man, like he always does.
Well, that's part and parcel, to quote a certain Koth, but also that's what you want. That's what you want.
Yep.
So I mean, like, there you go. So we're doing the right thing, right? This is part of your plan, basically.
He embarrasses himself too much with that.
Yeah. So
I feel bad for him.
So that means you're eager for the reply. We're all eager to see what Rackpool has to say about that. You know what I mean?
What you doing, Sophia? Yep.
I guess a 1.5 hour podcast. I think that's good enough. We've said enough, at least for the moment. I think Fox got a lot off his chest. Like, he wanted to say a lot that he didn't have the resources to say.
Yeah, I want to thank you all, particularly Fox, for joining.
No, alright. It was great.
Nice. I think Air's bounced, so I'm going to bounce too.
Alright.
I'll talk to you guys next time.
See ya, Fox.
See you later, man.